Hey guys, it's the Cosmic Duelist, and today I'm going to be doing a Mythic Dragon Ruler deck profile. Go ahead.
Yeah, so to start it off, I have the 4 rulers. They're your win condition, it's how you win, that sort of thing. Then, to back them up, you play the Mythic Dragons. The Mythic Dragons are basically just free cards that you're getting off your Dragon Rulers when they're banished. So, it's kind of a good thing. You can make Felgrand. Felgrand just wins the matchup in a lot of different matches, like Fire.
Yeah, some decks just don't even know how to deal with Felgrand.
Yeah, exactly. And then 2 Card Troopers. Card Troopers get your dragons in play. They're a floater, so no matter what, it's not like they're going anywhere. They're a free card. Then for tuners, I play the Debris and the Influence.
What does Influence Dragon do?
Influence lets me make Trident, and it also lets me make Leo, which Leo is very good against decks like Fire. They don't have too many outs to it.
Yeah.
Outside of certain Tiger King plays. And then 2 Flame Bow Guards. Just blaster targets to search for, and Cards of Continents, which I also play. And then I play the Blue Eyes Engine. It lets you draw cards. Pretty much a good thing. It puts fodder in your grave for your dragons.
Have you thought about playing Maiden?
Not really. I haven't really tested it a whole lot, but I don't know. Maybe it's worth an idea.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then 3 upstarts. Playing less cards is good. 3 Dragon Shrine. Lets you get to your dragons quicker. Lets you put another vanilla engrave with your dragons. 2 trade-in and 2 Cards of Continents.
Draw power.
Draw power cards. They go really well with the Blue Eyes Engine. If you have this and a White Stone, you're basically just getting a free +1. So, especially once you have the trade-in for your Blue Eyes. And then for one-ofs, there's the Burial and the Gold Sark. Gold Sark is awesome to open with. You can search out a piece of Felgrand, whatnot. And then Burial's just like a really great card late game. When you use a dragon to banish it for, say, like a Debris play or something like that, you can bring back your Tempest and summon it again.
Yeah.
And then 2 Typhoons. I don't really like Typhoon, but there's a lot of decks at my locals that play cards like Necro Valley and Kaiser Coliseum, and you have to have outs to them. And then for the trap lineup, I play their one-ofs, the Torrential, the Warning, and the Bottomless.
Do you feel like Compulse is bad this format?
I like Compulse, but it's not very good against the decks I have hard times with. Like Fire Fist, Compulse is very bad against.
Yeah.
And I need cards that will help me out in my Fire Fist matchup the most. So those are the best in that scenario. Play 2 Mirror Force. Mirror Force has been really good actually. It's really good for when you're going second against certain decks, especially ones that establish a huge field. You're not really able to get over them with your one-off traps like Warning and Bottomless, but Mirror Force helps you clear their board so you can establish your own. And then 3 Skill Drain, because Skill Drain's amazing, and Skill Drain plus Dragons is the best interaction ever. And then that's Brad. Oh, thank you. For the extra deck, 2 Dracosacs. Dracosac is broken.
Durgo deck, so
whatever,
good.
that card's just stupid. The Big Eye, and then that's it for 7s. And then for 8s, I play Felgrand and Heliopolis. Both those guys just get in there, especially since you're searching the cards essentially for free off your Dragon Ruler. So Felgrand.
How often do you go into Heliopolis?
Heliopolis is just a really good card to have, especially if you have dragons in your hand that you want to ditch and there's problem cards like DRG armors and stuff like that you don't want to have to actually deal with. You can just clear them, and then you also have a 3,000 guy on the board, which is also a dragon too, so that's come up a few times. And then for 4s, I play Exciton and the Volval Chain. You're able, if you have a wood dragon in your grave, you're able to bring it back with Debris. So you can just bring your summon Debris, bring back Exciton, and blow up the field. So that's kind of really good, having a 1-card Exciton. And then the Volval Chain lets you put dragons in play off the same type of play. And then on to Synchros. Play for 7s, I play Black Rose. Black Rose is just Black Rose. Debris is a good card. For 8s, I play Crimson Blader, Stardust, Scrap Dragon, Colossal, and that's it for the 8s there. All of them are pretty important in different matchups.
Yeah.
Then for 10s, I play Leo and Trident. Trident's just really good with Influence because you can just go for huge OTKs. Like if you have like a Dracosac 2 tokens and you bring back a dragon, or you use your Dracosac and knock it off a back row that they have and bring back a dragon and then sync it with Influence, you're able to just tribute off the 2 tokens for a guy who can swing for 9k. And then, yeah, for this guy here, we just play out the Star Eater as well. And that's it for the extra deck.
Alright, cool. What do you got in your side deck?
To this side deck, 2 Veilers. Veilers are really only for books. There's not a whole lot of other decks that I actually board Veilers in against. Veiler isn't a very good card against anything else because you don't want to be playing cards that essentially lose you advantage.
Do you have a hard matchup against Harpies?
Harpies isn't so bad because I'm still playing, like I can easily make Stardust plus Skill Drain and that just kind of beats that deck really badly, especially Stardust. Stardust is very good against Hunting Ground. And then there's also 2 Maxis, Heretics, Mermail, pretty much anything like that. Any deck that's going to swarm you. The one Typhoon that I need, it's important for Floodgate cards. People here are still siding Imperial Iron Wall, Soul Drain, those types of cards, and I need to be able to deal with them. 2 Messenger apiece. This card is actually really good against Fire Fist. Although they do have the 1 Gorilla, if you're able to put them under a Skill Drain or something, sometimes what happens is they'll like Dark Hole your field, and you'll have Skill Drain up, and they'll just start beating you with their guys. This guy makes it so they can't do that. So it's actually very good in that sense. And then 2 Overworked, which is also for fire. It also comes in like rogue matchups like Harpies and that sort of thing.
The Gravekeepers and all that.
And yeah, Gravekeepers too. But yeah. And then I play the 2 Emptiness. The Emptiness is for like a Mirror Match, Heretics, Mermail. It's pretty much the best card against, once you already have your own established board, it's pretty hard to lose if you have any type of a lock with Emptiness. And then 2 Blackhorns. This is mainly for Geargias. It also comes in against like Constellars, Evil Swarms, all those types of decks that just rely on 1 Exceed dude. And then for 1-ofs I play the Dust Tornado, which is just another out to Floodgates. And then Transmigration, which is just a good card. It's good against rogue decks, stuff like Fire Kings, Mermails, stuff like that. And yeah.
Alright, thanks for the deck profile, man. Remember to subscribe, like, and all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.